Welcome back to Chopper Tip Tuesday. This week we're going to help you guys get ahead of the mice and rodent damage throughout the winter with some tips on how we bait here. It seems to be pretty effective and stuff we've learned over our time of doing it. Couple quick things here with baiting. One real importance is to anchor your baits. You don't want them hoarding your bait and returning it back to the nest. You want them eating it on site. So make sure you use a wire tie or a zip tie. We like to buy a bunch of mechanics wire and just cut pieces and hang the bait on it. Another thing is use multiple different kinds of bait. Several pest solution experts have mentioned to us that if you use one kind of bait consistently, they can develop an immunity to it. So you want to mix up your bait. What we have here is some Jaguar all-weather bait and then some Tomcat all-weather bait. And I know throughout the year we mix it up and buy even more varieties, but this is what we're currently using. So what we'll do, we'll select a couple of each chunks, a couple of these. It's going to look like the 4th of July on this machine. Let's just thread them all on. Now, when it comes to baiting, what we want to do is we want to find locations that the rats can travel on, but are kind of hidden so they can feel like they're eating in comfort. One place we get a lot of feed buildup is around the feed roll cabinet, so inevitably we end up with some rats in there. A good spot's right around this PTO shaft. Tie the bait off and let it hang there so the rats can eat at it. Now we'll go around the side of the machine. Everybody knows there's always rats in and around this area if they're going to be anywhere. One place I like to put one is behind the accelerator tower. So we'll take a bait and up behind here, just install a bait. There's a good little channel up here that'll funnel any rodents directly towards our bait, which is what we want. This is a new machine, so we can be confident there's no feed and material under these floor pans. But on any machine that's been out in the field before or used, I absolutely recommend leaving the floor pans off for the winter. So therefore, it's not the animals that would move in there would be exposed to the elements, dissuading them from living there and building nests, and also apply some baits. But since this machine's new, there's no feed material in there, we'll let it rest. All right, we'll move around to the back of the machine. Got a fuel tank here, good place for them to hang out. We'll install a bait. Another travel quarter we tend to see stuff is up the belt channel. It's a nice place for them to run, so we'll install a bait here. Just a couple twists, hold it on tight, allow the bait easy access for feeding. Now, you're going to want to come by, I'd recommend every 3 weeks to a month, and check all your baits. If they're being eaten still after a few baitings, switch it up, make sure you're using multiple different baits again. That'll help you really prevent the damage that could incur from your machine from having rodents on it. Thanks for watching Chopper Tip Tuesday. Please like and follow us on all social media. Check out our website for the full inventory. And remember, if chopping's your game, Skolton's the name. Pretty much everybody I go out and see was... Quiet, hammers!